Hi, and welcome back. This is Rob Thomas, your Everything Microsoft Cloud Architect. And today we're going to cover Copilot Studio tools. I'm going to lightly cover topics, variables, and entities, but for the focus of this video, we're going to dig deeper into how to use tools, what is Copilot tools, Copilot Studio tools, and how to use them, and how to get maximum value out of them, right? So without further ado, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, and that is going to be Enterprise Software Solution, the software dudes. These guys are great for any of your Microsoft SQL Server, Azure, Copilot, Power BI, Microsoft Dynamics needs, and again, Microsoft Windows Server, Cisco, and Office 365 and Office needs. Highly recommend to reach out to them. You can go to the top right part of the screen, schedule a meeting, click, look at some AI Copilot demos and ask some questions. So these guys are great. Any of you these purchases. All right. So now we all agree that an AI agent that can talk to you is a cool thing, right? But let's be honest. And let's be very straightforward, right? We need an AI agent that can actually do things. I mean, like check the status of our order, log a support ticket into our Dynamics 365 customer service edition, or get data from an external database. How do you give your AI those superpowers? Now, today we're going to demystify the four core architectural elements in Microsoft Copilot Studio, which are tools, which was previously actions, topics, variables, entities. Now, I'm not going to cover topics, variables, and entities in depth. I'm just going to scratch the surface a little bit on that. But I do want to put that out there. Now, we want to look at these four core elements that basically will turn a simple chatbot into a functional digital employee. So let's dive into the guts of the AI, right? So now, if you think about it, right, Copilot, Copilot Studio basically provides like several powerful tools, and which are, one of them is tools, which was previously actions, right? And if I go here, I'm going to talk about like these five items, five key tool types. And that's going to be connector, prompts, flows, skills, and then the REST API. Now, flow actions using basically flow, they use Power Automate. Now, prompt actions or a prompt tool, right, uses the AI builder. And then a connector tool, or a connector previously was called connector actions, uses pre-built connectors to access external data sources, right? And then you have the other one, skills tools. A skill action contains a set of related tools, right? And then REST API tool, or REST API actions, previously as actions, defines the connections to the REST API and selects one or more API endpoints and methods to add as a tool. So those are the component types of tools, or the types of tools, right? So let me give you a quick demo and kind of show you like how this works in real life. Okay. So if I go here, and I just wanted to remind you that, you want to, when you log in, you do definitely want to come in here and you want to take a quick look and say, I'm going to click on my Power Automate. I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to here, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get it that way. Or I'm going to just do copilotstudio.microsoft.com, and it'll get you here. Now that you're here, I'm going to roll this pretty quickly. I'm going to click on actions, right? And it's going to pull up, agents. It's going to pull up a lot of my agents, and I'm going to click on Visit California. This is a free one that you can get when you actually spin up a free instance, and this will be in here. Then I'm going to see here, it used to say actions in here again, right? But now it's tools, and it's the same thing. It's just different terminology. And then the workflow is just changed differently. So positioning a few things a little differently. So I'll go here, click on tools, and I'm going to add a tool. Then click add a tool. Now I'm going to look for, remember we said the first one was like a connector tool or connector actions, right? I'm going to put in MSN, like here, and it's going to search all the tools that are created by them. And I want to get this one, get current weather, right? I'm going to click that one. And then you would actually click, it would say, it would show it's disconnected. So you click here and you do connection. So I did it 3 times and I don't want to do it again, but I'll just click that and then it'll automatically connect for you. Super easy. I also wanted to get documentation about this. I'll click this right here and then it'll just bring up MSN weather here and it'll give you documentation about it. If I wanted to learn more about tools, I can go here and click that. You can see here, it's going to give you more insight. So just kind of give you some more insight. So I'm going to click this, add and configure, and just let that do its magic there. All right. And then boom. Now it's a little bit different because before you'd had a few steps, like one step before it actually will actually add it, but that's how it's changed now. So I can go here to inputs and completions, and you can just see here, like everything looks good. Like, and let me get rid of this. I can bring that back later, but I can go in here and customize it and see, I see a location, description. All right. Yeah, that looks great. Like I like what I'm seeing that's there. And then there's advanced feature. I'm not going to cover advanced, but you can see here, and there's also advanced here. I'm not covering those items, and you can see my connection and additional details again. I'm not covering those items, but just at a high level, you can see this looks good. Like everything is in place. It's working. It's saved. I'm good. So I can actually back out of this and see it's ready to go. All right. So that looks good. Now, again, I'm not going to cover topics in depth, but I'm going to talk a little bit about topics, variables, and entities, right? So now that I can do anything, like we need to make sure it can remember and understand things. That's the job of variables, entities that rolls up under topics. Variables are the AI short-term memory that can save a user's response and then track the state of that conversation, right? So that's what that is. Now, the entity piece is the second piece of the entity, and these are the AI translators. And basically they just do, entities identify a specific and particular object in a user's message, right? Again, I'm going to show you that in a future video and get into a little bit of that. But let me go back to topics, and I wanted to test this live, right? So let's do the first thing. I'm going to say, all right, cool. I want to give it a command, and let's log into this bad boy again. And then let's click test. So remember, you click test, you want to test it. Now, one of the things I wanted to do was I want to give it a command. I want to say, hey, what is the current weather in Los Angeles? I can change that to Irvine, California. I can change that to Florida, or I mean a city, like pick a city and say that. And then I'm just going to say Los Angeles. I'm going to click that there. It's going to run. It's going to know, oh, you're at a city. You see how it just populated, and now it needs an input. You need to input these two fields. So we got the city, so I need to do this one. So let me click Imperial, and then that is going to boom, and now I got an answer. The current weather in Los Angeles is sunny with a temperature of 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and it feels like 77 degrees Fahrenheit. There's no precipitation expected for at least the next 2 hours. So this is really cool. It worked. Like, it executed. I love it. Right. So that was a beautiful use of showing you like how to use tools, like what is tools, how to use tools, how's tools, helpful is going to help you as you build your AI agents. Now, so the takeaway is simple, tools, which is previously was actions, let your AI perform tasks, and variable entities let your AI understand and capture and remembers the data it needs to perform those tasks, right? And we're going to cover variables, entities, and topics in a future video. Now it's your turn. Go to Copilot Studio today and explore the pre-built connectors available. You might be surprised to see what your CRM or your database is already there. Now tell me, what is the single most important piece of information that your AI agent needs to capture from your customers? Let me know in the comments below, and if you found this guide helpful, give it a like and be sure to subscribe for more deep dive Copilot tutorials. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next one. Bye.